can't forget this. Where was this? Yeah, I got to say, I'm kind of done with Tulsi Gabbard. I'm done. This was in an interview with NPR. Yes, I support it. Medicare for all. I prefer to call it Medicare Choice, where we are ensuring quality health care for all people, regardless of how little they may have in their pocket or their bank account, while maintaining their freedom of choice. If they've got an employer-sponsored plan or union-sponsored plan that they're happy with, they should have the opportunity to do so. So this puts her in the same exact sandbox as Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, pretty much every other establishment candidate. She is now for Medicare for all choice, whatever that means.
Yeah.
This Medicare for, I don't know. I don't know her motives. I've interviewed her. My impression of Tulsi Gabbard was she's genuine. I don't think she's as political as Elizabeth Warren. Definitely not political as Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. She's obviously got integrity when it comes to war and ending the wars and ending military regime change and all these things. So I'm not challenging her motives here because I can't get in her head. And I wouldn't group her in the same pocket as Warren or Biden or these people.
My impression of her, one of the things about her the first time I wanted to see more fire, because I believe that one of the characteristics to beat Trump is you're going to have to bring the fire to him, because he's going to try his temper tantrum childish BS in a general election debate. I wanted to see more fire from her. I felt like the first couple of debates she was very reserved and very trying to be political and very trying to be nice about things. I did like when she handed Harris she handed her ass. She said, "You're not going to walk over me."
Do you watch Game of Thrones?
I do, of course.
She's the Arya Stark of
She is. She's rising up. She's becoming because. But the thing is, I want to see more of it. So, like you said, if she comes at Warren that way, because Warren's going to be the hot ticket to knock off the pedestal. If she comes at Warren like that, you look at her and say, "Wow, you could be something." But and this is the thing, once again, not going to be popular with the audience. I'm going to say it. I think that Harris is going to have a resurgence. I know it's not popular.
I think you're
ridiculous. I know a lot of people say I'm delusional, but I think that what it is that she is very, I think her pride's going to take over, and she's going to start getting very, claws are going to come out, ready to punch, and she's going to, I think that the next debate, you're going to see a lot more fire between everybody. I think that's what's going to have to happen.
So, I like her. I don't think she's I don't think she is in the same bucket as Warren as far as political calculation, but I don't know. I think she's just wrong. I don't know where she's getting her information. You cannot have Medicare for all and have a vibrant private insurance industry. The two things, private insurance cancels out a government system. You have to have, that's why it's called single payer. Now in other countries, with universal healthcare systems, there is something called a private, there are private doctors. So for people who have a little bit more money, if you don't like the doctors on your government plan, you can go to private doctors. I don't think Bernie Sanders is exterminating or vanquishing private doctors that want to do cash deals or whatever. You know what I mean? But bottom line, I think Tulsi Gabbard, truly, maybe she just is getting advice from specific healthcare people that you can have both. You can't, because the private health insurance industry at its core is not meant for health insurance. It's meant for profit. So the goal of profit and these private insurance companies is not to get people healthy or prevent disease. It's to gorge profits for the next quarterly report. So I don't know why she's moonwalking. I don't know if maybe she's making calculations to be considered for a more establishment candidate's cabinet. It could be. So she's kind of moving away. Also, we have to remember, Tulsi Gabbard grew up in a conservative family, right? So she's progressive like Bernie on a lot of issues. Frankly, she's further left than Bernie when it comes to foreign policy. But it's not completely shocking that she'd be less progressive economically because she grew up in a conservative family. And Hawaii, I'm not going to pretend to know that much about Hawaii politics, but Hawaii there are pockets that are more traditional. So I don't know why she's doing this, but I would be a fraud to go after Warren and Buttigieg and Harris and then be like, it's okay for her to moonwalk. I don't know what her motivations are. I don't know why she's suddenly moonwalking. All I could say is, I'm not voting for somebody that wants this split pea soup. Again, if it was Tulsi Gabbard versus Donald Trump, I'd vote for her in a minute. But it's not. And frankly, she has been a victim of the DNC screw job. She should have been in that last debate. Thankfully, she's going to be in this next debate because even though I don't agree with her on the Medicare for All issue, her voice is well needed. I'd like to see her go after Warren on, you got a plan for everything but the light bulb. How are you going to get any of this done when you're voting for a $715 billion military budget? I'd like to hear that because you kind of, I believe in modern monetary theory, but that's not in practice. So you kind of need money to do these things, and you have routinely voted for immoral, massive military budgets that Bernie said he would cut and Tulsi said she would cut. You also, from what I know, I haven't heard Elizabeth Warren say anything about the U.S. trying to topple other governments' leaderships, like Venezuela, like we're basically trying to set up to do in Iran. So, yeah, I disagree with her on Medicare for All. I don't like her moonwalking. I'd like to know why, 6 months ago she was for capital M Medicare for All. Now she's not. When Kamala Harris says, I heard from the people. I got news for you. I've been around the country. There are not this mosh pit of millions and millions of people being like, oh my God, I need to keep the choice to keep my copays, to keep my deductibles, to keep my private employer-based health care that's gorging me and raising my rates and all this. I just need the choice for that. No, that's not reality. Hope you enjoyed that last video. Hop on over to statuscoup.com where you can sign up for our email list and become a member for as low as $5 to $10 a month. Membership is how we grow. That's statuscoup.com/join. And remember, join our email list so we can grow the revolution with you.